G'day folks, we started here a couple of days before bow season, setting up a deer stand. Don't want to set it up too soon because otherwise somebody will see it there and they'll think to themselves, oh, that's a good place to hunt, I should set my stand up there. So after a failed attempt to set up the deer stand that evening, we decided to head back and enjoy a couple of beers and give it to the next day. Now we'll hand off the mic and let these two tinkum heads tell you a story.
Alright, so long story short, we're heading out to finish putting up the deer stand because we started it last night and we had a bit of excitement. We had a real shocker going on. So we're setting up the deer stand in the tree, setting her up, and
I was up in the stand.
he was up in the stand. I was holding the ladder. It's drizzling, no lightning, and no reason to be concerned. Boom! 50 caliber went off right in front of us. Whole stand just lit up blue. So lightning strikes the stand, goes right through him because he was, of course, holding the stand when it went off.
Stand turned blue, just lit up.
I was down below it, and I saw it right there, right in front of me. My ears were still ringing. Apparently, he heard nothing.
I had my hands on the stand, and it turned blue right on my hands.
Because apparently, the electrical shock dulled all of his nervous system, and he couldn't hear nothing. So I guess when we pick up our licenses, we're gonna pick up a Powerball ticket, because we got a pretty good chance. Because we both got struck by lightning, because it conducted down through the ladder, right through my elbow and down into my boots. And it was numb for a while. It was interesting. Apparently it's a really lucky spot.
Or unlucky.
He's gonna be empty.
That's the stand I'm sitting in.
So yeah, we're gonna go set it up again. It is about the same weather that it was yesterday.
Drizzly.
Drizzly, no lightning.
No lightning.
Until somebody climbs up on that tree. So, if we come back, we made it. Why does this give me flashbacks for some reason?
Are you holding it?
Oh yeah, flashbacks. Yeah, I'm holding it.
Yeah, look how wiggly this thing is.
Well, he was setting up the stand, but it was having a little bit of difficulty. So, took an Aussie. Set to go.
So after we were all finished up with the deer stand, we decided to head down to the lake and look for some bear, as we weren't able to do as much bear hunting before bow season as we would have liked to. But after walking around the lake and not finding any bear, we decided to head back and start the fire so we'd be ready to cook breakfast in the morning, and of course, enjoy another beer. So after we got the fire going good and hot, we set out to catch our breakfast for the next morning. And after we were successful with that, we headed back over to the fire and just sort of relax and take it easy for the next day. Get our rabbit ready for the hostage.
Right now, here's the fire. We're gonna kick breakfast on in the morning. Right?
Right.
Night, mate.
Well, yeah, we start off the next morning with a good bit of archery practice to make sure we're all ship-shape for the following morning. Even though we don't really need it, because, you know, we're pros and experts and all that good stuff. No, not really. We probably better keep practicing. I know for a fact he's sitting there thinking, oh, hey, mate, could you please shut that off? I just can't think with a camera in my face. Ah, you ruined me shot.
Fire's nice and smoky. Got some breakfast fried up. We're ready to get our sweet Hassenpfeffer stewing, or rabbit stew, for those that don't know. A coffee getting ready, which we got this real fancy Farby Highland grog. Well, for dessert, we've got some nice, road gloves simmering. It's gonna be delicious. Hassenpfeffer. Alright, well, we got our Hassenpfeffer frying. Nice and sizzling and cracking. Man, it's hot. It'll be real tasty in a couple hours. How many hours is it going to cook for?
About 2 at least.
And that is one marinated rabbit. That's a secret. Probably going to boil off real fast.
And fill it all over the rabbit. And then it'll boil all the way down to just the vegetable 2 hours.
Well, we're finally ready to make a coffee. Feels pretty good. Water supposedly has sulfur in it. No, it doesn't. It's supposed to just pour it in there slowly and mix it. Yeah. Real slow. Smells real good too. Here, smell. Gourmet coffee, as we like to call it down under.
I might brave the sulfur to taste that.
Yeah, you better. Real men drink sulfur coffee. Still got a glove, you know, for dessert. Decided to have that after the Hass and Pfeffer. Alright. Ground coffee, you're supposed to just mix it up and then let it sit for about 10 minutes. Steep, brew, however you like to make your coffee. And then you're golden, set to go. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. We're ready for our coffee. Feels nice and hot still. Smells real good. Give it a try. So, somebody gets the lemon cup.
Strainer for the sulfur.
There you go, mate.
Thanks.
Highland Grove lemon coffee. Highland Grove gourmet coffee.
Top notch, actually.
Nice and black. It's nice coffee. Well, I guess you can officially make coffee right out of a pot. Right in, well, your backyard, so to say. Well, we got some mucking about to do, and then we'll back that Hass and Pfeffer. And of course, your glove for dessert. Well, here's our Hass and Pfeffer.
Fork tender perfection.
Some nice little taters and neeps, minus the neeps. Instead we got carrots and plenty of garlic. We've got to have plenty of garlic. That's mighty good. Well, I'd say that the Hass and Pfeffer was a success. Finish her off.
Grab in.
Some more coffee, mate.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Coffee's been brewing a lot longer. Now we got some nice dark roast. Some real man's coffee.
Maybe they'll help me have the guts to climb up in that stand.
Yeah. There you go, mate. Some more lemon.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally opening day and we are all excited to get out to the stand. But believe it or not, there's this cheeky bugger, there he is right there, following us around because obviously you can tell by these pictures that we know exactly where the deer are. But you can't just go into the bush to get away from them. No, you've got to seriously become the bush. And believe it or not, it actually works. Trust me, we did it. Now here I'm solely using my phone for the purpose of saving our location so that we don't get lost if we're tracking deer. Or I'm playing Pokemon Go. You'll never know and I'll never tell. Now finally you can see we're actually doing what we got out here to do. Hunting. Or maybe I'm still just playing Pokemon Go. I guess no one was really there to tell one way or the other, and there's no really reason for me to say. Well, now at least somebody finally shot a deer. Or I don't know, maybe he shot his foot and stabbed the deer. I guess I wasn't really there. Again. Yeah, nah, I'm still not buying it. I think he still shot his foot.
Great trail.
Yeah, maybe to a toe.
Should be coming up soon.
Yeah, nah, I was just pulling your leg. He actually did a really great job when he got the first deer of the season. Yeah, and actually when we got to it, it was late at night and something already started eating on it. So there was something to keep us on our toes while we were draining it out. And there's my deer. She was a nice sized deer. It was a fun hunt. Turned out real great. I say it was about 2 miles away from where we got the first deer. And while I was at work the next day, I almost was able to get a second deer. That was real great. And there's Henry Dundee's deer. You never saw him in the video, but take my word for it, he's a great mate. So overall, it was an extremely successful weekend. We got set up with a lot of venison, which is always a great thing. And another thing we had was awesome directions the whole time when we were out on the trails, and you got to thank the DNR for that.